Hello viewer, welcome to Samuel Academy. In this video, I want to explain how you can measure your financial health and how you can improve on it. I'm going to use two parameters. One is your debt service ratio. Number two, your net value or your net worth. Right? So let's start with your debt service ratio. Debt service ratio is obtained by dividing your monthly debt repayment by your monthly income, then you multiply by 100. Okay, so your monthly debt repayment divided by your monthly income times 100 gives you your debt service ratio. Now, the debt service ratio needs to be less than or equal to 25%. If it is more than this, then your financial health is not good. So, more than this is not acceptable. Let's proceed. Let me give an example of how you can compute your debt service ratio. Let's say that your monthly income is Kenya shillings 50,000 and your monthly debt repayment is 20,000. So your debt service ratio is equal to 20,000 divided by 50,000 times 100. So you get 40%. Now this debt service ratio of 40% is not good because it is more than 25%. Right? So if your debt service ratio is equal to or less than 25%, now in this particular case, your monthly debt repayment should be less than 12,500. Right? Because 12,500 divided by 50,000 times 100 will give you a debt service ratio of 25%. Now, how can you improve your debt service ratio? The steps to improve your debt service ratio. What you need to do is that you need to find ways of increasing your income. Alright? And also you need to try to reduce your debt by repaying. Number 3, avoid taking more debt. And number 4, you can reduce your housing expenses. Don't spend more than you earn. So you can try to reduce your housing expenses. Let's go to the next parameter, that is your net value or your net worth. Your net worth shows whether you are an accumulator of wealth or not. Now, your expected net worth in this case is compared to your actual net worth. So let's find out how we can get the expected net worth and actual net worth. Now, your expected net worth or net value is equal to your annual gross income times your age divided by 10. So you take your monthly gross income times 12 to get your annual gross income, then multiply by your age divided by 10. You will get your expected net value. And your actual net value is equal to the assets you have. The amount of the assets you have subtract your total liabilities. Total assets minus total liabilities will give you actual net value. Now, if your actual net value is more than your expected net value, then we say that you are an accumulator of wealth. Let's look at an example. For example, let's say that your annual gross income is 1.2 million and you are 50 years of age. So in this particular case, using the previous formula, you find that your expected net value will be 6 million, right? Now let's say that you have some land which is 4 million, you have a house which is, the value is 2 million, you have some savings which is 4 million, and you are servicing a debt of 2 million. So we have to find the actual net value using the previous formula, assets minus liabilities. So in this case, your actual net value will be the sum of the assets, that is 4 plus 2 plus 4, that is 10 million, subtract the liabilities, that is 2 million, you get 8 million. So in this particular case, we find that your actual net value is 8 million and your expected net value is 6 million. So your actual net value exceeds your expected net value. So we can say that you are an accumulator of wealth. Now let's see ways that you can use to improve your net value. That is, if the actual net value is less than your expected net value. So we find that you need to work on your expenses, reduce your expenses, just go for what is necessary, pay off high interest debts, right? You need to boost your retirement contributions because these are your savings. You also need to identify ways to save money, right? So that's how you can improve on your net worth. So I hope this video has been so helpful to you. You can like, share widely, and subscribe so that you can promote this work. Thank you so much.